Hi, I'm Erin Brown with Homeschool Connections and Aquinas Writing Advantage, and we're here today with Doug Hughes. Doug, great to have you here.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I am really looking forward to talking with you about the courses that you teach and how you're involved here with Aquinas Writing Advantage. But I just want to start off with a little bit about you, a little bit about your background. What brings you to the point of teaching what you teach here? And we'll talk about those specifics in a minute. But what brings you here as an instructor? What's your
Oh,
background?
so my background is actually in video production. So I worked in video production for over 10 years. And during that time, I also started teaching video production classes to homeschool co-ops and different groups. And it was during that time that I realized I really love teaching. It was a lot of fun interacting with the kids, teaching them the knowledge that I had acquired working professionally. And so for the past 6 years, I am now a full-time high school teacher teaching interactive media, information technology classes to 9th through 12th graders.
Awesome. And you have brought all of that professional knowledge into your ability to connect with students and show them your passion. I love that about what you do. Tell me about, you've had some really great, I guess I'll call them successes
Hmm.
with your homeschool groups in the past, and that's being brought here to Aquinas Writing Advantage. But first tell me about, there's a fun story about Hollywood, isn't there?
Right. So there is an opportunity for both high school and college level students to participate in what's called the Student Production Awards, which is an offshoot of the Emmy Awards, so the
Mm.
Professional Television Awards, where students can produce and submit broadcast news, short film, documentaries. And so we had the opportunity to do that. And my students won an Emmy Award for Best Short Film. We also participated in a film competition called the 168 Film Project, where you have 168 hours, so one full week, to write, produce, and submit a short film based on a Bible verse that you were given. So we did that, and we were nominated for Best Student Film. We took a group out to Hollywood, and we won Best Student Film that year.
How about that field trip to Hollywood?
Yes.
Winner of Emmy Award winning level work, trips to Hollywood. I mean, what high school student wouldn't want to be involved in that, right?
It was a lot of fun. It was
Oh, I'm
definitely
sure.
exciting for them, for me, and something that we'll always remember.
Absolutely. Well, you're bringing that expertise, that experience here to Homeschool Connections and Aquinas Writing Advantage with courses that focus on not just videography and video production, your passion, your background, your skill set, but also writing for video production and media and more. And we have actually two courses, part 1 and 2, Secrets of Videography and Writing to help you become a great visual communicator is the first class and or course. And the next one is, I got to look at my notes here, creating a video production project. So walk me through some of the things. How is this tied to writing? I know visual presentation, visual storytelling, capturing a reader's attention and getting information across, very closely connected to written communication. And writing is such a huge part of
Right.
videography, right? Tell me how that interacts and what kind of things in a classroom are you really cool and unique here that students may not get somewhere else.
Right. So really, if you come down to the basics of it, any story, any video, any TV show, any movie, it's all about the story. If the
Mm.
story's not good, the product's not going to be good. So
Yeah.
learn how to write a good story, knowing how to follow the three-act process, knowing how to create your protagonist and antagonist, the different characters, are very key to coming up with a story that people will be engaged in. And that's what we're going to do in that first class, the writing for video production, is learn how to tell good stories through video. We'll talk about writing for podcasts, writing for TV, different writing styles that are used in the multimedia universe.
Yeah, and which is really cool because we have of course, the largest faith-based fiction writing online program in the world, and it's decorated first place award winner for composition programs. You know, what's here is bar none. It's amazing. With all the foundations of fiction writing, this goes a step further. This takes it in a different specialization,
Right.
right? Tell me how, for two things are in my head, my questions are, one is, how does this relate to skills that can cross over into other areas in academics? And can this be a jumping off point for someone who's can find out if this is something that they want to do in real life?
Right. So we're becoming more and more a visual society.
Yeah.
We're in videos are everywhere. We can access videos. Um, and learning some of the basics that I'll be teaching about the video writing, but also video producing
Mm,
will help in high school and college, in careers, being able to present visually, being able to express yourself visually in a coherent and professional manner. So those skills definitely will cross over to academics, to industry, to
mm.
whatever students may be doing in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't say enough about how writing, the actual act of sitting down and creating something with words, really, what's the word I'm looking for? Dovetails or meshes, or it just really
Great.
folds in, right,
Yeah,
with the visual production,
absolutely.
and that's what this is all about.
And
So
your,
it's an
your second,
amazing. Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry,
go ahead.
your second question about if this is a good jumping off point, absolutely. I'll be teaching the foundations of these different visual media styles, and students may discover a passion for it and want to pursue this professionally in the future. So getting those foundational aspects of the writing, of the producing, of the creating, it will also help, if that's something they wish to do in the future.
Yes, absolutely. I also want to say that you are an instructor access teacher as well, which means that students can work through recorded courses and then work with you one-on-one through email with grading the work, giving feedback on the work for fiction writing, for screenwriting,
Mhm.
and for some foundational courses too, the vocabulary and writing courses too. So you have a wide base of skills and knowledge, and just helping students academically and in these really cutting edge, forward facing kinds of writing pieces as well. So I'm really excited that you're here and able to help students both with instructor access and in live courses. So is there anything else that you think students should know about, um, especially videography and writing, that anything that they should value about this kind of a course? Why would they want to sign up for this kind of a course? Besides, totally fun.
Okay,
Really,
that's
really fun.
my number one. My number one
Yeah,
is
right,
it's,
right.
it's fun.
Yes.
It's fun creating videos. Most students,
Yeah.
I'm sure, creating videos on their own anyway, and
Yeah.
have that foundation already. And I could just take it and help them turn it into something more professional and something that can be used again in academics or in future careers. Um, I guess the other part is just learning of the process and seeing the
Mm,
equipment and knowing what professionals in the industry use when you watch a movie or a TV show.
yes.
Is that light you see coming from the window? Is that really light from the sun, or is that just a big giant light outside the window? How can you,
Right.
how does
The
lighting,
second, right?
yeah,
It's the second one.
absolutely. Yes, most times it is. Yeah, it's amazing
Yeah.
how the moon can light an area so brightly in the nighttime. No, it can't. No, it can't.
No,
But
no,
but
it can't.
but we accept that, and we
Yeah.
understand, that's Hollywood magic. So I guess that's the
Yes.
other part, is seeing what professionals do, the processes they use, the equipment they use, and then in the second course that I'm teaching will put all of that theory into practice. So the writing for video media and more part two will actually be creating a video project based on the information we learned in the first part.
And just so people know, they don't have to have special equipment.
Hmm.
These pieces that we're going to be creating in the course, these videography pieces, using all the skills, are going to be then pulled together by your equipment, right? And what you do, and people don't have to go out and buy anything
No,
special.
no. In fact, in most cases, a phone and a lamp is all we're going to need. So we're going to learn how to create creative, compelling visuals just using what you already have.
Excellent. Sounds amazing. I cannot wait. If you are interested, or if anyone watching here is interested in this course or in the Instructor Access with Screenwriting or the vocabulary and writing, they just want to speak with you about the course. Maybe they have specific questions. What's a great way to reach out to you? The email, is there a special email that you have that they can use?
Yep. So my email for this course is dhughes, so DHUGHES, .HSC for Homeschool Connections. So dhughes.hsc@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Doug, for being here, talking about your amazing course and the other skills that you bring. And again, I don't want to downplay the screenwriting instructor access and the vocabulary and writing instructor access, all the roles that you fill here, and the ability to touch lives, students' lives. Thank you so much. And gosh, if you're watching today and this is something you're interested in, reach out to Mr. Hughes and let's get connected.
All right.
All right. Thanks. We'll see
Thank
you
you.
soon.